Hey, it's Matt here. Welcome to the very first episode of Sime Darby Properties live show, brought to you, of course, by Sime Darby. My name is Matt. I'm going to be your host for this episode and future upcoming episodes as well. This is a really special show because in the show, we'll not only share a little bit about the properties that we have here on display. We're coming to you live from the City of Elmina's showroom, but we'll also share some property insights and answer as many questions as we can about the property market, what's going on right now, should you buy, should you not buy. We'll also take a closer look at the township of Wellness itself, City of Elmina, and what makes it so unique in the vast majority of properties out there right now. We'll also give you a guided tour of the Elmina Green show unit, EG1 as well as EG3, and you can learn a little bit more about the finishing materials and what you can expect when you buy something from us. Now, very quickly, we also have a lot of awesome prizes to give away. Harvey Norman and Sotheby's Paris, again, thank you so much for sponsoring some of the things that you see here. We've got 40 prizes to be given out today in the form of products or cash vouchers, and all you need to do is just answer a very, very easy question. I promise you, everyone's going to stand a chance to win, okay? Now, very, very quickly, just a quick shout out to Harvey Norman. Thank you so much for these beautiful sofas. These are actually Harvey Norman's Napa fabric sofas. Okay, basically it's like water repellent, it's fire retardant, and it's made of breathable material as well. Basically, it's great if you're messy like me. This is made for us, okay? So you can go check it out at the nearest Harvey Norman outlet. Now, very, very quickly, just before we go into the details, let me introduce to you this guy here on my right. He is Sean. He's a YouTube property influencer, and basically his life mission is to bridge the gap, the knowledge gap, when it comes to real estate, to help young Malaysians embark on their property investment journey. And Sean, of course, started off as a real estate agent, and he sold properties through online portals. More than 12 years experience in the industry. And he's been through it all, marketing and branding and all facets of the property line. And now, Sean, you are doing YouTube, but you're also a marketing manager for the Makeover Guys.
Yep.
Right, okay. Can you tell me a little bit more about why are you doing what you're doing?
Hi guys, my name is Sean. I run a YouTube channel called iherng, iherng. Like what Matt said is, I'm trying to just bridge the gap because there was a moment in time in my previous career. I was giving consultation and advice for an investor on his 17th investment.
Okay.
Just to think about it, right? Three family members are fighting just to have one, but he's going for his 17th and he's still asking for advice. Then at the same day, going back, so my neighbors that consists like 5 family members who are working are quarreling. I was asking my mom, why next door quarrel like hell? They are trying to make the ends meet. They cannot pay rent. So that junction is like, what's the real issue here? Is it a knowledge thing? Is it then you kind of think of it, right? At our normal working class level, property money seems to be like a taboo topic,
Yeah, nobody really wants to talk about it.
How much you make? It's like very rude to us, right?
Yeah.
Hey, how many properties you got? Cannot. But if you look into the mindset of the wealthy, they talk about it very, very openly.
Yeah.
And then also, if you look into the norm, informations are becoming free, and they are supposed to be. But unfortunately, a lot of people are actually just monetizing knowledge in property especially. So I'm trying to do my part in trying to bridge that.
You guys have to really check out Sean's YouTube. It's really, really dynamic. And Sean, really, no rosy words, it's just straight up the truth. Go check it out, right? It's on YouTube only, right?
Yep.
For now. Okay, cool. Now, before we dive into the property market, I'm sure you guys have a lot of questions, and if you have questions, please note them down below. Feel free to share the video as well. We love to hear from you. Any property questions that you have in your head right now, please comment below and we'll try to answer as many as we can. If we can't, our offline team will do it for us. Now, very quickly before we get into it, our very first giveaway right now, listen really, really carefully. 5 winners per giveaway, all right? And our very first one, we are giving out Sotheby's Vitality Cleansing Milk and Vitality Lotion worth 98 ringgit, okay? And this is the very first giveaway. We've got many, many more to come. All you need to do for this first giveaway is to like, share, and comment down below, okay? Let us know that you've already shared the post. Make sure that it's public as well, otherwise we can't see the post and we don't know if you deserve to win. We are going to pick 5 winners at random, okay? So make sure you comment immediately because in the next 5 minutes we will post the 5 winners down below, okay? In the comment section, we'll pin it up above. Just a quick FYI, it's absolutely random. So, hopefully you can understand it's at the administrator's discretion, and we are also allowed to delete without notice any posts which is inappropriate, abusive, obscene, illegal, disruptive. Just play nice lah, okay? Right. Everyone wants to win their prizes. Okay? And if you want to find out more, you can read the guideline posted at the notes section at our Facebook page. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so let's dive into some general questions. I'm very sure you've got the same question that I do. I own one property. Okay. I belong to that end of the spectrum.
No lah.
Is this a good time to buy in view of yesterday's announcement? Is this a good time to buy?
Okay. So in the Big Over Guys office, we talk only about property. Like yesterday's was just like a serenade to our ears, especially from an investor's point of view, right? Because if you understand how government manipulate the property market, besides supply and demand, right? So interest rate is going on the decade low. They also announced RBGT 0. And
from 30% down to 0.
Yeah, so just imagine that, right? And the thing that got us really, really excited is the third property you are able to take 70%. Last time it was 70%, now it's 90%, for properties above 600,000.
The extra 20% makes a huge difference.
Correct. So it was a cooling measure back then when they were trying to slow down properties. Now they just uplift it. So imagine, right? So
handbrakes down.
Correct. Handbrakes down. The handbrakes throw away. So especially for business people who are just booming and they didn't get affected by the pandemic. So for those who are like unfortunate, they got affected. So I would suggest just play a survival card first. But then for those who are prepared, you have really prepared for this moment to own a house. It's now the time to do it.
Wow. Okay. So my next question, I suppose, and I'm sure you're asking as well, is what type of person? I guess you answered it, right? So somebody who's prepared, somebody who's ready to buy. So this would actually, you were telling me earlier on, it's going to be a bull run when it comes to the property market.
Yep, that's what we believe in our office. So because part of it, you look into the infrastructures that's ready. Like in Elmina, right? What's driving this development so hard is Dash Highway, right?
Yeah. But so that Dash Highway, connectivity makes a huge difference, right? It makes a difference between like 40 minutes of travel. It will cut it down to 20 minutes.
And it's controlled by government again.
Yeah.
If they provide the fund, they will build it. Then it will just connect. Then this just tap and leverage on it, right? So also if you understand interest rates, because interest rate is so low, it makes it cheaper to own a house. But it also makes it sensible to take out your money from FD and put it into property or stocks.
Right.
That's why you look into the results, right? Stock markets now is like drama. Every day. Last week was glove. This week is like banks, accounts, and things like that, right? Because if you think about it, your money if you put into the FD today, it's not sensible at all. It's like
what's the percentage?
1.8, I think.
1.8, yeah.
It's like PTPTN, So now if you were to put into stock markets and you put into share or property, right, then it makes a lot more sense. Even it's like last time when we think about market norm, ROI must be 5%. It's always based on the current FD rates. So your FD is 3.8, it makes sense to risk a little bit to get 5%.
Yeah.
Now when it's 1.8, right, a 3% ROI on properties makes sense already.
Yeah. So assuming that you're ready to buy, you're ready to invest, you're in a good position, you have no cash flow issues. What are some of the top tips to look into? So I'm interested in buying a property as well. But what are some of the things to look out for when you're looking into an area to buy? And this is of course in general.
Yep. As my channel goes is I encourage people to make informed decisions and take calculated risk. Be informed. Don't everybody buy, you don't buy. What siao man? So a lot of people have that FOMO situation.
Yeah. But you can understand, right? You don't want to miss out on a good deal. So you jump into it.
Yeah. So like now in the sales gallery, it's so many people, and like when we come here, still got like 20, 30 over units. Now it just happened, no more stock.
Yeah, that's right.
Then mentality, the herd mentality, that is going to affect a lot of people as well. So I like to put it in a way where when the tide rises, all boats float, provided your boat is in a good condition.
Right.
If your boat got some hole, then it floats, semi-float.
Sean, why are you talking about me like that?
Then if your boat really is sunken one, right? When tide rise, you're even deeper.
Yeah, yeah.
So that is no excuse for like buy whatever then or whatever property will grow. You still need to make that calculated and informed decision. Yeah,
Right.
do your homework.
Do your homework.
Because like the amount of emails that I'm getting weekly, right? Sadly, people do more research after the purchase just to justify their investment than before.
And they might not necessarily like what you're saying.
Yeah.
Right.
So they put me in a very bad position like, Sean, I buy this already, how are you think it's good or not? Congratulations.
It's something really interesting. A lot of my friends who are buying properties, for example,
Yeah.
they do more research into their mobile phones,
Yeah.
their laptops, or a car than they do when it comes to properties. And why is that? That's such a weird phenomenon.
It's troublesome though. Like especially in new property, you just come to a sales gallery and the experience is almost assured, right? But you think about it, if you want to go to auction, you want to go to sub-sales, right? You need to call the agent, then make arrangement, then it's hot, it's sweaty. That's why in the videos, right, a lot of people will look at it. I'm actually sweating when I'm making those videos because it's hot, because it's bare unit and things like that. So it's not pleasant. It's not like, when you say it's true, like the amount of, especially guys, right, the amount of effort we put into research for a car, we legitly just go into the gallery, got stock or not. That's all, right? So
Because we already know inside out, right?
I can almost sell the car back to you, but on property, it doesn't happen.
It's also the knowledge gap. So again, if you've got any questions at all, we are connected to the comment section. Anything at all you want to ask Sean or myself, well, preferably Sean, because Sean is the expert here. Feel free to text us, text in the comment below, and we'll be sure to answer as much as we can. Now, in terms of the property market, you were telling me earlier on, it's going to be a bull run for the next couple of years.
That's what we believe.
How many years are we looking at?
Well, it depends on how aggressive it is. So, like, if again back to the question where how government control, right? So it's like a switch, So when they want to cool down property market, they will switch on cooling measures. They will introduce more tax. RBGT now back to 30%. It should will kill the market again. But then, if now interest rate is one of the first, then you have the incentive. Now HOC is back and better. It's directly telling the people, buy now. Don't keep your money in the bank. Buy. So when the government is pushing, right? So of course we need to overcome all those like very sad news of unemployment rates and things like that.
Yeah.
But again, back in the makeover guy's office, right? We really believe that money doesn't disappear. Like what my bosses always tell me, it just flows to another different person. Different groups of people are getting rich out of the pandemic.
You also see a trend in when it comes to types of property, right? Like, I think one of the other questions that we always get is what type of property to buy, and when you're buying a property, what are the other things to look at? Because I think it's very simplistic to say, I'm going to buy a piece of landed property. I'm just going to look at the numbers. I'm just going to look at the finishing, and that's it. But that's a little bit on the shallow end, right? I mean, of course, location as well.
Correct.
What else to look out for?
Because just like what you said, right? A lot of people think like price, square feet, location. But a lot of people so we always teach people like what's the intent of the purchase?
Right.
Is it for own stay or is it for investment? Because the whole mindset is very different. Because like if I was to own stay, right, then I will look at it, every day I wake up 10 o'clock, which highway do I take to my office? Where do I grab my wonton mee? Where do I grab my kopi peng or things like that, right? But as an investment, I need to think from a tenant's point of view. Who is going to be the tenant? What are the profiles like? So what are my strategies to the property? So it's going to get really complicated at the end. So but just in general, right, let's say landed properties. There's landed strata, individual title, cluster, home, terrace, house, and with all this marketing jargon coming up again and again, right, it's just going to get more and more complicated. So that's the purpose of the channel, again pushing my channel, right? Like it's all educational because a lot of people, there's 3 stages of knowing. A lot of people stuck at they don't know what they don't know.
Yeah. You don't know the right questions to ask unless you know the right questions to ask. I get what you're trying to say. Yep.
So that's where we really think like the more so part of my formula is I encourage people to look at 20 different properties.
Okay.
Like high rise, landed, bungalow, semi-D.
Regardless, you just hit 20. Okay.
Because a lot of people say that landed. Then I have emails again saying that they regret buying that landed property.
Why?
Like gated and guard, I'm concerned every time I open the door and I want to go back at night.
Right.
So so if it's a young girl, it makes no sense. She wants a studio. Therefore, a person like I want a studio because I don't want to clean up as much space. But the nasi lemak category of property for Malaysians is terrace house individual.
That's every parent's dream. That's an instruction to all the kids, right? Buy a terrace house and be done with it.
Yep. So that's why if you look into now the city, the constant complaint I'm getting is 700,000. Download tray. Cannot find really. Like 700,000 individual title, new where?
Freehold and all the good stuff.
So like in the channel, I also shared my journey on picking my ideal home because I'm also in the midst of buying a home and how much I believe that it's going to be a bull run. I'm signing my agreement next week.
Panas.
Yeah, so that's why we really want to encourage to find out and keep yourself updated with information first, since it's free.
Right. I think the other concern is so the steps to know whether you're in the right market or not is A, your cash flow, obviously. B, your priorities, right? Whether you're buying for investment or you're buying for yourself. And C, check out 20 different properties and then decide after that, make a calculated risk.
Make informed decision.
Make informed decision. What else? I mean, okay, so let's say I walk into a piece of property, I'm looking around, what are some of the things, is there like a silver bullet, because I'm very new to this as well. I want to know, 10 steps, 10 things to look out for when I'm in a house and I'm doing a viewing. Like, what do you have any silver bullet advices?
Again, it boils down again to if it's for own stay.
Yeah. Assume it's for own stay.
So if you're buying a home, as long as you like it, you feel good, it's within your affordability, go ahead.
Right. Considering you like the environment, you like the place.
Yeah. So, but because once you put yourself, just imagine, I always use this trick, imagine if I wake up in that property that day, I need to fetch my kids to school. Where is it? Weekends, they need to drain off their energy, right? Where do we go? Right? So it's very different. Like I got no kids yet. So
that's the other consideration, right? Having kids and not having kids.
Correct.
If you have kids, you need to make sure it's got like all these facilities.
But the unfortunate fact is, guys especially, I only think about property when I want to get married.
Yeah.
Like no property, right? You cannot propose that you come think about it. You want my daughter to stay with you? No, bo chu anjua. How?
Bo chu chui lah.
Yeah, like no house, macam mana?
Yeah, exactly.
Sewa meh? Cannot ma. So the culturally as well, that's why we also think it's going to be, because culturally, if you don't have a property when you're like 30, right, you're somewhat like a loser.
Oh, right. Oof. Okay.
Right.
Okay,
right.
okay. I'm feeling it a little bit.
No, so that's why that explains the FOMO situation as well.
Right. Now, okay. I think we can dive. I think this topic is an evergreen topic. It's complete endless. We can go on and on and on about it. If you guys have any questions, once again, you can comment down below, and we'll try our best to answer it between this live session. And we can't, don't worry about it, chill out. We're going to answer offline later on, and you can connect with Sean on a separate time as well. Okay. Very quickly, now we are also going to take you to a quick walkthrough of the city of Elmina where we're at. And the city of Elmina basically encompasses this whole entire plot that Sime Darby has. It's a master plan, and it combines like several residences together with some commercial units. Very, very interesting. Before we go into that, we are going to give our second giveaway, so hope you guys have been paying attention. 5 winners, okay, will be chosen to win Harvey Norman cash vouchers worth 100 ringgit each. Okay, so 500 ringgit going out just like this. All you need to do is just share with us in the comment section down below. Do you prefer a landed or a high-rise property? And tell us why. That's it. Super subjective. Okay, we are going to pick the winners at random. After this, the questions are gonna get a little bit more technical. So make sure you guys pay attention. I'm gonna go as slow as I can to give you guys as much hints as possible. And if you answer right now, we're gonna pick the winner within the next 5 minutes, and we're gonna post the winners on the comment section above. All right. So we are gonna take a look at the city of Elmina. It's a new township development by Sime Darby. Really exciting stuff in the next 20 years, perhaps. To give you a brief overview, Nadia is here with us. Nadia is actually the product specialist here at Sime Darby. Nadia, take it away.
Hi, Nadia here. Today I'm going to walk you through City of Elmina's master plan. City of Elmina is a freehold township spanning over 5,000 acres in Shah Alam. It is built on the 8 pillars of wellness to create a more holistic way of living. The 8 pillars of wellness includes intellectual, spiritual, emotional, physical, and family, environmental, occupational, and social wellness. City of Elmina is connected via the Gatri corridor, which then connects you to the NKVE, the North-South Highway, the upcoming Dash Highway, as well as Lata. We are located next to Subang Dam Forest Reserve, and here you can see is our 300-acre Central Park. Over here we have the Sports Park and the Community Park. We've got the Cultural Park, Urban Park, and also Forest Park. This is where the future of Elmina City Centre will be. City of Elmina features a 90 km jogging and cycling track, which makes it pedestrian friendly. Our most recent launches would be the Ilham Residence, followed by Temu Commercial Centre, and now we're launching today is the Elmina Green tree, which I'll be talking about this further in the next segment. As for now, let's have a look at this video so you could visualize our township better.
Okay, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Now, very quickly, over 5,000 acres large, hyperconnectivity on multiple highways, including the Dash, NKVE, the Lata Highway, and a really huge 300-acre Elmina Central Park. That is ginormous. It's definitely not a norm. But just before we go into the panel discussion, and we've got more prizes to give away. Some of the questions that you guys had below, and keep the questions coming in, okay? Because we would try to answer as many as we can. One of the questions, maybe Sean, you can take this one, is what's the advantage of strata versus individual title? What are the advantages and disadvantages?
Okay, so strata basically in layman terms is called gated and guarded. Like for those that we grew up in the landed terrace house individual title, right, is where there's no guard. Then now because of security, they add the palang themselves. Then they establish an RA, resident association. But now you actually buy into a property that's a project that's designed for it. So everything inside, you have the clubhouse, you have the common areas and things like that. So yes, it comes with maintenance, but it comes with the lifestyle aspect of it. So you have your own private green, your swimming pool and things like that. Where else your individual title terrace house, you don't have.
But I suppose on the flip side, the individual title is also cheaper.
Yeah,
so to speak, right? Okay. So I hope that answers your questions. But again, ask as many questions as you want. Now we're going to go into a quick panel discussion on the City of Elmina and what makes it so special. We're going to do a quick overview and maybe branch a little bit into some of the products that's found inside. But very quickly, we have another giveaway right now, the third giveaway. 8 winners all together. We're giving a lot of prizes out. Okay, so please pay attention. Answer as much as you can, even if you don't know. Just hentam saja, okay? Don't worry, someone's bound to get the answer correctly. Okay, the first 4 winners right now will be selected to win treatment, product, and skin scope services worth 320 ringgit from Solis. All you need to do is just answer this easy question. I hope you can hear me. How many acres is Elmina Central Park? I just mentioned it. How many acres is it, okay? Now, another 4 winners will be selected to also win the treatment product and skin scope services worth 320 ringgit. The second question is, these are 2 separate prizes now, but you can win both. Well, can you? Can you win both? We'll find out. The second question is, can you name us 2 highways that connects to the city of Elmina? Any 2 highways. Again, I just mentioned 3 earlier on there are 4 or 5 different highways that combines together. So Google if you need to, all right? So very quickly, let's talk a little bit more about the concept of a township. Right? It's not just an individual development; it's a township. And early on, you were mentioning about the 20-year plan. So between now, 2020 to 2047, 2040, what can we expect? Is it common for developments to have such a long blueprint?
It's definitely not common.
Yeah.
Okay. Sime Darby being the master developer with the largest land bank in the country, we are privileged that we have vast amount of land to develop a township. But for most developers, their development plan usually is from 7 to 10 years. So I'd say it's definitely not common for us to have
Just,
20 years.
You don't see that very much as well, do you, Sean?
Okay, just for context,
Yeah.
so a normal condo, right? It's 2 acres, 1 acres, right? Then you have a condo, right? A pocket land development, we call it. So these, right? Just think about it. Just now when you just like the special prize giveaway thing, right? 300 acres for greens alone.
That's incredible when you think about it, right? Yeah.
2 acres, 300. so this is just the scale of financial background as well. So how long can a person or a company, right, hold a land and build? Yeah.
I think it's also about the willingness. You know what I mean? Like, you have 300 acres where you can develop into something and sell it for so much more. Why would you want to?
But it's actually a requirement, actually.
It is a requirement.
Yeah. So when
But it's 5 different. So with this 300 acres, it's 5 different.
5 different theme parks. So we've got the culture.
Ada theme lagi, weh.
5 different themes.
5 different, not theme parks,
Not theme
the ones
parks,
with the
it's
roller coaster and
themed.
stuff. Okay, it's 5 different parks themed differently, right? So what are the theme parks?
Yeah, so we've got the community park, the cultural park, we've got forest park, urban, we've got the urban park and as well as forest park. So they're all different themed.
And from what I discovered as well, I mean, let's talk about the 20-year plan, right? The 27-year plan. It's really clear that the city of Elmina, Sime Darby is being really ambitious. I think people would say for the next 20 over years. In fact, I heard from someone else that there is going to be pockets of land that is kept KIV'd for future MRT, LRT plans. Is that true? You know, like extra pockets of land, basically, right? And there's a huge emphasis on wellness. Can you tell us a little bit more about like why this huge emphasis on wellness?
Okay, so based on our other successful townships such as Subang Jaya and Sabah Melawati, so we've taken up some key learnings, like key findings and learnings, to improve our township better. Hence why with City of Elmina, we're not just selling homes, but we're also selling lifestyle.
Yeah.
So hence why we have the 300-acre Central Park and the 90 km jogging and cycling track, just to keep our residents fit and healthy.
What if they're like all like me, not really into jogging or
90
cycling?
km, eh? Oh,
It's ridiculous. It's huge.
You
It's
will
huge.
be, because seeing all, residents around, it makes you, motivated to like join them.
Yeah. So, okay, that's all fine and well. Let's dive into one of the residences. We're talking about Ilham residences, okay? In terms of the general concept of Ilham residence, and if I'm not mistaken, Ilham residence right now, 90% take-up rate?
It's 90% taken up.
Okay, 90%. So you guys still have time. You still have time, 10% left. Tell me a little bit more about the general concept of Ilham residences and who is it for?
Okay, so Ilham, City of Elmina is very big on multi-generational homes. So I would say Ilham Residence features it's all generation homes for to fit every generation needs and wants. So we've got 4 uniquely designed layout to fit different age groups. So we've got the open plan space, we've got the ground floor bedroom to occupy, to accommodate your old folks, and then we've got the low switches and ramp for ease of use for for senior citizens, and we've also got the child safety gates for those with kids.
It's the first strata, right?
It's the first strata gated and guarded link homes in City of Elmina. So it comes in 4 sizes. So we have 4 types: the 1860, the 1860, 2060, as well as the dual key and 22 by 65. So the 1860 is for young couples. The 2060 is for bigger families. And the dual key is definitely for senior families, for retirees. And 22 by 65, that one is for extended families. So we've covered all, from young couples to senior families. It's for everyone.
You should get her to list down the facilities.
Yeah, that's what I was going to
I
ask.
checked out the facility. Walao.
Because when it comes to, so you've seen the
Yeah.
facility list, right? So when it comes to facilities, I mean, we're talking about differentiating factors, right, between Ilham residences and the other residences around. When it comes to facilities, can you maybe tell us a little bit more? How many facilities are there in total?
Okay, as a whole, we have 16 facilities
16.
only in Elmina, only in Ilham
How many
residence.
swimming pools do you need?
Okay, that one we'll talk about that later.
Okay.
But we'll talk about that later. So to name a few, we've got the skate park, for skate enthusiasts.
Oh, wow.
We've got the pavilion. We've got the outdoor fitness area, for you to keep yourself fit and healthy. We've got the tea house, the tea house and tree house.
Tea house and tree house. Okay.
Yeah, that's for kids, while parents can just sit down, have tea, and the kids can play around the area. We've got the pavilion, the community areas for you to host events, and we've got the kindergarten as well, and many more.
Yeah, so I think just now related back to the question, right? So that's the difference between stratified and individual title.
Yeah, that's
So
right.
stratified, right? All these, right, are for their residents only.
Imagine that 16. So okay,
That
wait.
one's just for
let's
the
clarify.
500 residents.
So those 16 only for those 500 residents.
500 residents, yeah.
Just in case you're not enough, right? You can go out to the 300 acres park.
Yeah, you can still go to the community park, right across Elmina Valley.
Well, I don't mind getting locked up in that residence.
Your
That's
MC
a
all
lot
time,
to
right?
do. Yeah. Oh, that's great. Okay.
Yeah.
So, 16 different facilities. That is insane. In terms of, let's say, earlier you mentioned in tea house and a lot of things for kids and different activities for different types of people.
Yep.
I think you won't fully appreciate all these facilities unless you've got a family of your own, because I've got friends with kids and they're like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
with all these facilities I can let them loose in a safe environment, let them do their thing, we do our thing, and it's a big deal, I think, for young families. Am I right? Like, Sean, would you agree?
Not there yet.
Oh,
but
you don't have kids yet?
No, so that's why that's the main difference generally, because if you are shopping as an own stay consumer, these matters.
Right.
Like the tea house, like I can imagine weekend bringing my kids over, run. So I don't want to I just close eye because you know it's safe.
At least it's safe because it's in a gated, guarded community
But
as
even
well.
as an investment, that's a good thing, isn't it? Because then you can tell people, hey, this property is not just it also has all facilities.
But then investment, there we need to drill further down. It's like capital appreciation or rental.
Oh, wow. That's a topic for another
Time break
day.
that one,
Okay, so just before we continue on about this, very quickly, we are going on to giveaway number 4. We've got 4 more prizes to give out. 4 winners will be selected to win treatment, product, and skin scope services worth 320 ringgit. And only if you can answer this question correctly. We want to know how many facilities there are in Ilham residences. We've mentioned this a million times over. So you have to get this right, okay? 5 minutes to answer. Okay, please blast it away in the comment section down below. If you don't know, Google it up, okay? Very quickly, so let's talk about the take-up rate. Very quickly, how do you guys manage to sell 90% within this
year. So
this
we
year alone?
launched early this year,
in January? Okay.
in January.
Wow.
So you can,
And that's the
sit.
very first out of City of Elmina.
That's the first gated and guarded. So
Nice.
we've had good response. Yeah.
In terms of price range, I mean, it's not very common to have all this included inside with the price range as well, right? What's the price range you're looking at? Like between
It's between 600 up to 1 million.
makes me feel kind of silly for buying like a condo for $1 million.
yeah.
Right? A bit silly.
Actually, it's a different need.
It's different needs, huh? Yeah. Okay, sorry. We have one more giveaway I totally forgot about this one. Giveaway number 5. Okay, we're still looking for 5 more winners on top of giveaway number 4. To win this time, Harvey Norman cash vouchers worth 100 ringgit each. Okay, we're just giving cash vouchers and prizes away like water, right? So make sure you guys answer down below. All you need to do is list down 3 unique features of Ilham residences. I think we mentioned quite a bit from the 16. List down 3 unique features of Ilham residence. Easy, okay? So from Ilham residences, let's move on to, because in a township you need a commercial area. So one of the commercial areas inside the city of Elmina is Temu.
Yeah.
T-E-M-U, Temu.
Temu.
Can you tell us a little bit more about this lifestyle commercial precinct?
Yeah, sure. Temu is the first commercial center in Elmina. So it features 70 units of freehold shop lots. It comes in 3 different sizes.
Oh wow.
So it's also planned with integrated planned landscaped. So it's the central courtyard is perfect for weekend bazaars, and we've got facilities like parking facilities for bicycles, as Elmina is like a bicycle friendly township.
But I
So
think for
we've covered.
Yeah, I think for like Elmina Valley, because I get some emails as well from the audience and like the DMs, right? Sean, when is the shop lot is going to come? We need a grocer, and I guess
I
that
get it,
really
yeah.
solves because
Solves the issue.
yeah, like 2 years
solves the
ago,
issue, yeah.
2 years ago, one of my first videos when I come here back then is like no shop lot there. I guess that really solves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's so I suppose it's a good thing as well for anyone who's looking at it as an investment option, because you will already have a ready catchment area,
Yeah.
to visit your business. But can you tell me a little bit more about what are the other points maybe that would make Temu an investment option?
Yeah. Okay. It's easy. It's the first commercial center in City of Elmina right now, and we already have 40,000 residents here, and to name a few, the McDonald's in Denai Alam is always full. There's not many retail or food options around Elmina right now, so this will definitely be well received by residents here.
Okay, so let us drill down a little bit more into the catchment area. So I know that I used to work in a property servicing company, and it's always about catchment area, right? It's always
Yeah.
catchment area. X amount of population supports X amount of businesses, right? So when it comes to, let's say, the grand plan,
Okay.
because remember it's a 27 year plan. When it's in its full capacity, what is the population that we're looking at?
Okay,
in
so-
City of Elmina?
Okay, once the township is complete in 2040, we would have more than 36,000 homes housing 150,000 population.
Wow, it's huge.
Yeah.
That's huge. I think of investing in Temu. John,
You
you've got,
should
you've got.
call me, Matt.
Special
your
the
head.
PM the P.
I see.
You have to pee.
Okay, guys. Now we're gonna go a little bit more in depth into Elmina Green 3. But just before that, yet another giveaway. As I mentioned before, if you haven't even answered the previous questions, here's another one for you. This is giveaway number 6. We have 9 altogether. 4 winners will be selected for the treatment product and skin scope services worth again 320 ringgit. And all you need to do is just answer this question correctly. What is the name? Oh, such a giveaway. What is the name of the first commercial center right here in the city of Elmina?
So
Easy, super easy. We were talking about it throughout the whole entire thing, okay? Starts with a T, ends with a Emu. Okay, so let's move on now to Elmina Green 3, okay, which is the residence property, which is a product that's being launched today. And the take-up rate is incredible. We're going to go into that in just a short while. But maybe Nadia, can you share with us a little bit more about Elmina Green 3 or EG3, right?
Yeah, EG3.
Maybe an overview.
Yeah, so Elmina Green 3 is the third phase of Elmina Green. We have launched Elmina Green 1 a few years ago, and the response has been great. So today we are launching Elmina Green 3. The tagline itself is bigger, bolder, better. So it's bigger in terms of size. It's bigger than Elmina Green 1. It's 20 by 80, so it's 10 feet longer than Elmina Green 1. It's better in a sense of it comes with more fittings. So as compared to Elmina Green 1, we didn't really provide all these fittings plus, but I'll talk about that later in the next segment when I show the the material display later.
Yeah, that's gonna be exciting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
In terms of the space, so you're saying it's bigger, better, bolder.
Yeah, it's-
in terms of the spacing, it's quite unique as well, right? It's not your usual, here's the living room, here's a little box, here's your kitchen. Can you tell us maybe a little bit more about the space-wise architecture? Yeah, the layout.
Okay,
what makes it different?
I would say it's very spacious as it comes with additional 10 feet longer.
In fact, we checked it out on the other day.
Right.
we did.
But an extra 10 feet makes a huge difference.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it does make a huge
Another kitchen, no?
Another kitchen.
So the theme, the concept is almost the same. The house comes with van blocks, but for Elmina Green Tree, it comes with fair face bricks as well and grills. I would say the ground floor comes with a granny suite, to accommodate old folks. Again, on the emphasis on the multi-generational living.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool when we check that day, right? So you notice in the entire layout, right, there's no steps.
Wait, what do you mean?
Okay, so meaning
between the living room and the kitchen, there's no further
from
steps.
the gate.
Ramp
From the gate,
access.
okay.
From the gate, you open, you drive your car in, which a lot of people, that's why we pay landed properties now. The car, car enthusiasts, right, drive in, then I pull out a wheelchair, I host her in, I push through all the way to her room.
Wow, okay, I see what you mean, yes.
Then even go toilet, then go kitchen, so it's very friendly. Like, you really need to check the video to actually see it.
It's like disabled-friendly house.
That's very cool. Okay, because in
wheelchair-friendly.
Penang, my grandmother lives in a single terrace house. You're absolutely right. I think a lot of property developers they don't think about all these small
details.
things.
Yeah.
So I suppose that's one of the USPs of EG3
Of
as well.
Elmina Green Tree,
right?
correct. Yeah.
Okay, and it's also, together with the City of Elmina, there's a focus on wellness. Can you tell me how is that focus on wellness expressed in EG3?
Okay. So in the vicinity itself, in Elmina Green Tree, we have 2 pocket parks, and next to Elmina Green Tree, we have the 21-acre Sakura Lake Park, and right next to Elmina Green Tree, we have the 8 acres Infinity Lake Park. So
Wow.
yeah, and also it's connected to the 90 km jogging and cycling track.
During this EMCO, I found myself missing the outdoors a lot. So
Yeah,
this is actually a
excellent,
huge plus point in my opinion, right?
And I think the selling point here, right, is they know, because the difference between individual title and strata, right? The strata, they have their own greens, right? But then individual title, like when I grew up, there's only a padang. And in that padang, there's a football field and a basketball field.
Everything is
You've described 99% of everyone's childhood.
Correct.
Basketball and or soccer. If you don't play any of these,
Then you just stay at home.
You just stay home.
And then you just look from the gate, right? But then, like now, you think about it, right? Individual title, right? Those are individual titles. Right?
individual title,
But
correct.
they have provided all these kind of things to actually complement the product. So I think that one just got to shut up, because not many people again have that luxury of space to just provide. Yeah.
No, that's true. That's definitely one of the advantages. Now, we are going to go very quickly onto the walkthrough, because I know that both of you guys went to look at EG1, which is the
we did.
younger sister, younger brother. But we are going to give another giveaway. Okay, this is giveaway number 7. 4 winners again will be selected to win treatment, product, and skin scope services worth 320 ringgit from Solis Paris. Thank you so much. And only if you answer this question correctly, what is the tagline for Elmina Green 3? What is the tagline? Okay, 3. Just 3 words. 3 words. Okay. Yeah. 3 Bs. 3 Bs. If you've been listening closely, you would get the answer right away. Answer as quickly as you can. We're going to select it at random, and we're going to post the winners down in the comment section below. We're going to pin it up. Right now, as I was saying, Sean and Nadia, they both went to check out the EG1, Elmina Green 1 recently. It's almost sold out as well. We're going to talk about that in. Is it
sold out.
Sorry, it's sold out already.
Sold out.
But if you like what you see, you can always check out EG3, which is the bigger
brother.
Bigger brother. It's also bigger, bolder, and better. Which happens to be the tagline. So let's have a look at the video.
Welcome to Elmina Green 1.
Yes, always excited to see a house. So this is one, right? The one that you are launching is?
This is Elmina Green 1. The one that we are launching is Elmina Green 3. So this one is pretty much sold out already, but it's quite similar to Elmina Green 3.
Okay, so what's the difference between EG1 and
Okay, so the size. So for EG1, Elmina
Okay.
Green 1, it's 20 by 70.
Okay.
But for Elmina Green 3, it's bigger. It's 20 by 80.
10 feet at the back?
Yep, 10 feet longer.
Oh, then my kitchen will be awesome. Lah.
Yes, it will.
Okay, so I think I've been here before. I think one of your selling point is you are designed in the
Multi-generational concept.
Okay,
So if you see here, Sean, can you see that it's spacious?
Of
Yeah.
course, the
Yeah.
feeling of driving, right? So I think a lot of people like we stayed in condo before. This feeling is what landed buyers are paying for, actually. And I think you say multi-generational, right? For those who don't know, there's a ramp. So
Yes.
on a normal setting, it's steps, right?
Yeah, normal houses would have steps, but since it's a multi-generational concept, we have ramp access, so it's easier for when you have wheelchair, we
You can
have
push
old
around.
folks staying here, you can push the wheelchair anywhere. So if you enter the house, you won't see any steps, even
Okay.
in the toilet.
Cool. So
Yeah.
the entire ground floor is very friendly, right?
It's very friendly. Yeah.
Personally, what I like, right, is I think the features, like this kind of thing, is given, right?
The
It's-
bricks is given. The bricks, the van blocks is what you see is what you get. And if you can see here, wide, spacious, because of the our selling point with the columnless car Porsche.
Yeah.
So it gives you ease to park your car, and also when you have kids playing around, you have
Yep.
ample space.
So so I think on a normal setting there will be a column here,
Yep.
right? Because cantilever structure
Yeah.
quite expensive,
So-
lah. Okay. Let's go in.
Okay, Sean. As we enter here, you can see there's a ramp access here. Make
Okay.
it accessible for wheelchairs to come in.
Yeah. So from
you
the
can-
car porch
from the
you
car porch.
all the way, lah.
Yep. There's no steps.
Okay. Okay, that's how I measure the doors, lah. Because I'm short. Okay. Whoa.
Okay, so this is the open concept.
Okay.
It's one of our selling points here. So it's more family oriented.
Okay.
So, while having dinner with your family, you can always catch a TV show. Or, you can, while your kids are playing, the mom is cooking. So,
Okay. So I think when you say multi-generational, right, it only brings me back. I'll be playing game here, then my mother, then Sean, do your homework. Okay, then I can run out. Right. So I think it's nice, open, and what's the ceiling height like?
it's 10 feet, about
10
3
feet.
meters. Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so directly from the kitchen, dining, living, nice. So let's head on to the
Let me take you to the granny suite. This is our selling point. So what we meant by
Wait.
multi-gener-
Why granny suites? Why granny?
It's for old folks.
Oh, okay. Lah.
Yeah.
Granny. I thought
Yeah,
I
it's-
left out. I thought granddaddy. No, like, just kidding.
It's to accommodate your old folks.
Hmm.
So this is the room for them. It's quite spacious.
Okay.
You see, because usually like those, I would say Ling houses, they only have like maid's room downstairs, and it's hard for you to
Yep.
have your family over, your mom, your parents, because then they have to walk up the stairs. So now they're easy for them to roam around the house.
Yep, I think in Malaysia, ground floor room very important because
Yeah.
we must accommodate our parents, right?
Parents, true.
And I think the width is nice to accommodate for wheelchairs.
Wheelchair, yeah.
Yeah, so I can scroll.
So it can easily fit like a queen size bed. And then here's the bathroom. All rooms come with ensuite bathroom. So if you see here, it comes with a pocket sliding door.
Oh,
Yeah, the house comes with this room comes with a pocket sliding door, and there's no steps, so you can easily push a wheelchair in, and it also gives you ample space, so you don't have to
yep.
open
So
the door.
in comparison, right, for those who don't know, if it's a normal door, it will swing. Then here you cannot put furniture already.
Yeah.
So I think this is a very cool one and so effortless. Oh, nice.
And there's another door here for the guests to use the bathroom.
So it's a shared one.
Yeah, it's a shared bathroom.
Okay. So this will connect us to the
To
kitchen.
the kitchen, straight to the kitchen.
Okay, so these obviously is ID treatments.
Yep, it's ID.
But so EG3, Elmina Green 3.
Yeah, so Elmina Green 3, the new launch, the size would be longer, so it would be
Okay.
about 10 feet longer. So the size would be 20 by 80.
This is 10 feet.
Yep.
Another
So
one
you're
more.
going to get one more, yeah. So your kitchen's going to be huge,
Oh, my wife's going to be happy.
I'm sure.
Okay, so this is the dry and this is the breakfast counter. Lah,
Yep.
they call it.
So this is the dry area, dry kitchen, and the back is the wet kitchen.
Okay, nice. So this partition is not given, right?
Yeah, this is just ID.
Yeah, lah, I think
But it gives you the idea to renovate the house.
this is very important. If not, your whole unit smell like fried fish.
Or curry.
You are right. Yeah, lah, Malaysians, we do a lot of heavy cookings. Okay. But I generally like the height. I think one of the main thing, it's very open, right? It's very direct. You open, you see living, dining,
So
kitchen.
it looks more spacious.
One thing a lot of people don't notice is this split. It means, right, the staircase, every time there's a very weird corner king here on a normal terrace house. So this one is very clean, but generally people will put a storeroom here.
Yeah, we'll have storage here. Okay, Sean, so the staircase comes with laminated timber flooring.
Nice.
Yeah, the second floor as well, and all the bedrooms. So I'm going to show you the family area.
Ooh.
Yeah, and if you notice, it comes with a high ceiling.
Yeah,
What do you think?
awesome. But I think in my previous visit also, I think there's this access to the water pump
Yep, to the water tank.
that I really like. I think the water tank. Yeah, lah, guys, later got anything happens to the water, right? Then I need to go and fix ma. Okay.
If you notice, yeah, the switches are, designed quite low,
so
it'll be
children can also reach,
Yeah,
huh?
children can reach, and also those in wheelchairs, so they don't have to call other people to help them switch on and switch off.
So
the
it's the same
lights.
height from first floor and ground
It's
floor.
all the same.
Okay
Yeah.
lah. Wow.
Yes. So we have large windows here. It gives more natural lighting into the master bedroom.
And a lot of ventilation. So the window size, that I really like. So it's until here, right?
It's very wide.
Nice. Okay, so ceiling.
So I'm sure you're wondering where the bathroom is.
Yep.
So, okay, this doesn't come with it. This is just the ID.
Yep.
But
Oh.
yeah, there's a
Cool.
hidden bathroom here.
Okay lah, for those who got budget, right? Do a bit of, right? Yo. So what I see is what I get, right?
Yeah, what you see is what you get. The sanitary wares and fittings, the tiles,
Exactly.
and the mirror.
Mirror as well.
Yeah, the mirror as well.
This one of course don't have lah, okay?
Not that one.
But very fully furnished already lah. I think it's
Yeah,
nice.
the tiles are like full
Yeah.
height as well.
Okay.
Okay, so let me take you to the kids' bedroom, or the other two bedrooms.
I think both are identicals, right?
Both are
Almost.
identicals, left and right.
Because very hard, your daughter fight with your son. You, oh my
Yeah,
God.
and the best part is all of them comes with ensuite bathrooms.
Ensuite means they come with their own
Their
bathroom.
own bathroom, yeah.
So they don't have to
They
share
don't
lah.
have to share, they don't have to fight, in the
Yes.
morning, who showers first.
Well, you guys even cover the points. I think that's
Yep.
nice. Safe.
It looks clean, right?
This grill also.
Yep. Grills are all installed.
Fuyo. Yeah, so I think mirror again, all these tops again are.
So you don't have to do anything in the bathroom. It's all provided.
Because toilet works, right, always very expensive if you want to change anything, right? Okay, I go to my other children's room. I got a lot like that.
So this is the other one, which is identical to this one. The size is the same.
Okay.
Also, the window gives you that
So again,
natural lighting.
their own bathroom, right?
Yeah, and they all have their own workspace. Yeah.
Where they do homework.
Yep, they can do homework in their own bedroom. Okay.
So again, same treatment, very similar lah.
Ensuite bathrooms.
Nice. So I don't know why uncle always like to knock. I also becoming uncle already. Yeah, so the frames are nice, the walls are nice, the timber flooring is nice.
Yeah, timber flooring.
So it's laminated timber.
It's
right?
laminated timber.
Okay. Nice. So I think we shall go back to the sales gallery now.
All right,
Okay, see you guys.
let's go.
Oh, imagine if you and I had this kind of resources.
Why? You want to know?
Oh, okay. So sorry, I was just having a conversation with Sean early on about EG1.
Yeah.
So you were there early on with Nadia. I mean, what did you like about the space?
Actually, it's like we mentioned, like whatever in the video lah. So basically, it's very open. It's very friendly to elderly, right? But it's also like a strategy because if you look into Elmina Valley, was one of their best selling.
Yeah.
Then just when you thought like you cannot overcome Elmina Valley already, when they come out with Elmina Green, then Elmina Green 1 selling so well, 2 selling so well, then now 3, right? They're going to. So it's like a, because I was in marketing as well. So you product position it, then now what else can you do with the layout, you know? And the benefit of SimW is this: they have these enormous banks of templates for the best layout since USJ time, you know.
Yeah.
They design landed, then now got other townships, right? Or they just refine and refine and refine and refine. And I personally, I felt after all the visits that I do, right, they kind of found that magic formula already. But how do we add on? That's why they now have the whatever plus, where they add on the booster pump and things like that, right? So as a homeowner, you appreciate it. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. I mean, I managed to catch a glimpse of the insights as well, and I think what's very important is in terms of the materials.
Yeah.
You were mentioning earlier on as well. Very few developers actually put out their material walkthrough showroom to showcase. Why is that?
Because they don't lock down their own, basically lock down themselves. If you put it into the SPA, right, based on brand, on what you're going to get,
It's got to be there.
yeah, if not 2 years later, right, if out of stock, how? If it's too expensive, so a lot of these kind of things. So that's why when you say it's very rare that I put myself out there, I'm going to give you this brand and this spec.
It's sort of like a trust.
Yeah.
It's got to do with a lot of trust, right? Because I put myself out there to ensure that I will deliver this through.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, very quickly, I'm sure you guys are very curious about the actual materials itself. Nadia is actually on standby right now at the materials walkthrough. Nadia, take it away.
Okay, this is the Elmina Green Tree material display house. It's just a mock-up, but you could tell that the finishes are all what you're gonna get for Elmina Green Tree. So this is how the terrace ramp looks like. We've got the glass louvers here. It's the exact size. It's stylish. It's versatile, and it's really easy to clean. It also comes with a security bar here for safety. This is the height of the switches and sockets. Okay, the height is accessible to all people, regardless of their age. Here in the living room, this is the tiles that we provide. It's porcelain tiles. It's 2x2 porcelain tiles. And in the family area, as well as bedrooms, we provide laminated timber flooring. So this laminated timber flooring is made from tropical hardwood, and it's water resistant as well. This is the main door. It's sundoor door. It's very strong and sturdy, and the size is exactly as this one as well. It also comes with a parasol lock sets. This is the pocket sliding door that we provide for the bedroom downstairs. And this is the wet kitchen. So for the wet kitchen, we provide this anti-slip tiles. You know, it's durable and very low maintenance. You know, require low maintenance. This is here in the bathroom. Oops, sorry. Here in the bathroom, we provide Premtech sanitary wares and fittings. All bathroom comes with, this is one of our fittings plus. All bathroom comes with instant water heater, but for the master bath, it also comes with a rain shower. And this feature wall here is only for the master bathroom. Let's go to the other side. So, okay. So this is for the facade. We use the fair face bricks here. It's environmental friendly. It requires minimal maintenance and also sustainable. And this is the ventilation block that we use for the facade. It's also used as a decorative screen wall, and it also allows, you know, cross ventilation and natural lighting through. All homes, you know, all windows and doors come with powder coated metal grille for security purpose. And over here, I've got the Monier interlocking roof tiles. We also have stone wool. It also provides stone wool. So stone wool, the function is that it blocks out unwanted noise and it reduces, you know, indoor temperatures. It also, in the event of emergency, it helps slow down the spread of fire. Let's go to the other side. So this is what we meant by hassle-free. It comes with extra fittings. So the fittings that come with it is the instant water heater. We've got the outdoor water filter, as well as the booster pump. And here is the color scheme that we use for the house. We mainly use earthy colors, and we only use low VOC paint. It's odorless paint. It's also eco-friendly, and it doesn't have that strong paint scent. All right, back to you, Matt.
Thank you so much, Nadia. That was really, really in-depth. I think it's very important to know your materials and what you're getting.
Yep.
Because you don't want to have a surprise, right? Open up the toilets and you look at the fitment and you're like, oh, okay, right? I mean, do you think it's very important?
Especially if now, right, like now when I tell you, hey, sold out already, huh? Buy first, later only we think, right? But then like sometimes it's good to actually keep yourself informed. What are the specs given? What are the tiles given? What are the, especially in the toilet area, they specify everything fully furnished. Like sometimes I also think like mirror in the toilet not very costly, why don't give? Because it's like always when we move to a new house, right, the mirror is a hassle.
Yeah.
Right, you kind of think of it, right? I need to go and buy, then what size, how do I install it?
Oh my gosh, you are absolutely right. And you need to make sure that it looks the part as well when you put it there. It can't be too small, can't be too big.
So it's a very thoughtful. So in my previous review, also in my channel, plug in my channel. Okay, so I put in, so it's really they fit out the mirror properly to the size of the toilet, and it's a little gestures like this where it's not very costly to do, but it really helps like owner.
Oh, it makes a big difference. Yeah. I absolutely agree. It makes a big difference. So make sure you check the materials walkthrough. Any development that you buy. And we've got this for you as well, so you can come over to the showroom and you can have a look at it to your heart's delight. Now, before we move on, we're almost towards the end. Thank you guys so much for joining us. I think there's 300 plus of you guys watching. We've got 2 last giveaways, right? We're going to combine them together. Giveaway number 8, 5 winners will be selected to win Harvey Norman cash vouchers worth 200 ringgit each, okay, with up the ant. All you need to do is just answer this following question correctly, and Nadia has already given us the answer. You just need to list out 2 fittings plus features found at Elmina Green 3. Okay, just 2 features, any features at all. Comment now. We're going to look for the winners. And last but not least, for our final giveaway, this is the grand prize. It's worth the most. One winner will be selected to win a grand prize of the Hydra 3HA Discovery Kit, and it's worth about 376 ringgit from Sotheby's. Thank you guys so much. All you need to do is just name us. What are the names of the 3 projects that we discussed on today's show. Okay, name us the 3 projects. It is super easy, and if you don't know, just go onto the website and you'll find the answer.
I just want to join.
Sorry. Yeah, you cannot join lah, okay? Both of us cannot join lah. All right, so it's almost time to go, but very quick reminder, the sales package for Elmina Green 3, you've got 10% rebates, free legal fees on SPA, you've got the free MOT and registration fees. There's even free 6 months installment, but this is only for bookings before the 30th of June. And I think for today's preview, 98% has been booked. That means there are like 2 units left. Okay, but don't panic because this is only for phase 1. Phase 2 will be available for booking, I think, on the 20th of June. So if that's something that you're curious or you want to find out more on, feel free to text us and also come to the showroom yourself to have a look. So very quickly, for the contest winners, check your Facebook Messenger for messages from us. We'll let you know if you want anything and we'll send the prizes out accordingly. We will definitely see you again. I hope you've had fun, and if you've got any comments at all, leave it down below, share it with your friends. This video will be available after this live session is done. Next Saturday on SDP Live, we'll be exploring Bandar Bukit Raja's latest landed homes, known as Lumira, all right? And of course, as usual, we're gonna have more giveaways to give out. So you definitely stay tuned and stay home and stay safe. Again, big thank you to Harvey Norman for providing these really, really comfortable sofas. Thank you so much. And for Sotheby's Paris as well for all the beautiful products. Thank you for the cash vouchers as well. So from all of us, from myself, from Sean, from Nadia right over there, thank you so much for joining us on this live session. We'll see you guys on the next episode. Stay safe. Bye.